Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao Crescim Games, quem fala com vocês é o Crescim. Vamos continuar aqui nossa série com a Platina de Mass Effect Andromeda. Eu já retornei aqui pro planeta Voeld, então vamos começar a fazer as missões que tem por aqui.
They've probably gotten word that we're coming. I don't think they'll shoot.
Tá, tem várias coisas pra fazer aqui. Primeiro vamos naqueles caras ali.
I still get chills every time I glimpse one under the eye. Are you here to observe the Yavara?
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived on Voeld for millennia. Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survive the Scourge. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures, our closest tie to our past.
And now your people will poach them right out of existence.
I haven't heard any reports of the Initiative hunting on Voeld.
Not the Initiative. Outlaws. They've killed 24 in the months since they've landed.
We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
Ryder, the Yavara are vital to Angaran culture. We need to stop these hunters. We'll do whatever we can to help.
We should hurry.
You said you have folk tales about the Yavara.
Somehow, Yavara stories are the only ones that survive the Scourge. Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara song is so beautiful, it can coax the sun out of hiding, reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when your entire history is lost, stories are precious.
I see why the Yavara are important to you.
To all Angara. They're a symbol of what the Scourge took from us.
We can't lose them.
Tell me more about the Yavara.
They're amazing creatures, able to communicate through intricate songs. Long ago, we could have heard the songs in person, but the Scourge trapped the Yavara beneath the ice. Now we have to settle for static-filled recordings.
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to studying them, and we still can't find the answer. They're cut off from food and oxygen, yet they still persist. My colleague here has a theory they may be remnant.
We have no way of confirming this, of course.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ishare.
Nação perdida.
I hear the kid haven't abducted anyone from Nostra.
There isn't a place on Voeld safe from those things.
I'm telling you, the kid avoid that.
Go ahead and scan that rig
They're
for me.
afraid of it.
I'll take it from there.
Dá pra ver os bichos, né? Ah, aqui, ó. Tipo umas baleias gigantes. Nossa, tá liberando mais missão ainda aqui.
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts. If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Help with what?
The Ket destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
Do your people have somewhere to stay?
They're taken care of. But now we have a new problem. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Voeld. I sent 2 of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. The Ket came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry.
Trazido à luz, tá.
How are you finding the bunk?
It's a bed. Better than sleeping in the ice in the dark.
It's dark out there. Good thing Mariva's sun lamps here.
You're the alien who saved the Moshai.
How many cat did you kill? I hope they screamed.
I don't kill cat because I enjoy it. It just has to be done.
Well, yeah. Your people haven't been hunted and enslaved and exalted. It's different for us.
All right, that's enough. I know they call you Pathfinder. What do you need from us?
Your priestess, Roshwar Lin, told me about you. I was just curious.
Roshwar Lin is a blind old woman. She cowers with her blessings while the Ket consume everything.
She said you were throwing away your lives.
Nothing is thrown away. It's not suicide. We train as hard as anyone in the Resistance. But when you don't fear dying, that's when there's everything to gain and nothing to lose.
I can't wait for my turn. But all our blood still runs too hot. Tej is our hope now.
Tej is going to take down a Ket station. We should hear the news soon.
And what if he fails his mission?
If he dies fighting Ket, there is no failure. But if he returns with nothing accomplished, we'll know he was cowardly. Cowardly heart isn't worthy of blessed rebirth.
So where's this cat station?
You shouldn't interfere, Pathfinder.
It's okay, Venge. As long as Ket die, it doesn't matter who's killing them. Here's the nav point. It was interesting meeting you, Pathfinder. Skies be bright for you.
Esses caras aí querem se matar basicamente. Ajuda os Cat. Não, ajuda o Tej a combater os Cat. Tem mais alguma coisa aqui? Corredor de minerais.
I heard there were visitors from far away. I didn't think you'd show up here. Welcome to Techix. I am Steward Eskiyevith.
I am honored to meet you, Steward Eska. I am Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative.
Wonderful. As we say here, there are no strangers, only unmet friends.
Tell me more about Techix.
It's the largest town on Voeld, home to hundreds of my people. We manufacture, we trade, and we try to live good lives, even with the Ket presence. I have lived here all my life, and there's no place I'd rather live.
What about Aya?
Ugh, sulfurous air. Not for me.
You called yourself Steward. What's that?
I have guardianship of Techix. I ensure its functions, and that its people are safe. Commander Dozier and the Resistance fight the Ket with their weapons, with their fists. Myself and others here, we fight by refusing to give in, by living in spite of them.
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build, Ryder.
Tá, vamos ver. Aqui é só minerais e achar alguma planta, então não é importante a gente ver agora. Morte branca, faça uma varredura em busca da aparição. Vamos ver isso aqui, já que tá pertinho.
Got it. Over here.
Nice.
Been tracking that thing all day. Thanks for the help.
Do I get to meet the mystery sniper?
Only right. Come find me.
Aparição dos cats. Esfera de ataque dos cats que você apontou. Tá. Deixa eu loot? Não.
There you are.
Nice shot back there.
Thanks. My father taught me as soon as I was old enough to hold a gun.
Life must be harsh out here. He taught you well.
He's always prepared. Made sure I could shoot, hunt, and make a camp.
You ever shoot remnant out here?
I don't see them too often. I heard there's a big one somewhere, but I never found it.
Do the Ket come around here a lot?
Only some. Resistance patrols keep most from getting through. I pick off the stragglers. Usually wraiths like the one you helped me with.
You ever miss one?
Miss? Never.
You ever think of joining the Resistance? They'd be lucky to have you.
I want to, but my family would never allow it. Not after my brother.
Your brother was a sharpshooter too. Thereof.
How'd you... Jarl? Stars, you were his friend.
He was a good man. Fought hard for his people.
I want to follow his example, but my family...
This is your call.
This is what you truly want?
It is. I want to help.
Then tell them. I've met your father. He'll listen.
You're right. It's time I speak to my family.
Beleza. Tá. Vamos ver. O negócio das relíquias. Vamos vir aqui.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Só ver se eu vou pro lugar certo. Ué?
That looks like Ket tech.
You've been hanging out at the Cultural Center on the Nexus. Have you read about Omega?
Not yet. Homeworlds first. I want a solid understanding of each species before I dive into the deviants.
Galera, esqueci de mencionar, eu fiz umas mudanças aqui. Eu botei todos os 6 pontos aqui no IV das relíquias. Então agora tá bem forte esse bicho e com muita resistência. Tomara que funcione bem. E eu quero tentar pegar um troféu. Que é por queimar 3 inimigos. Você pode incendiar 3 inimigos ao mesmo tempo. Eu vou botar no lugar da incineração por enquanto, depois a gente volta. Eu vi dizer que essa missão é boa pra fazer porque descem uns cats.
Approaching a resistance emergency medical.
1 down, 2 to go.
Só desceu 2. Não, botei fogo em 3. Acho que ela pegou fogo em 2.
Probably expected. Someone injured or dying.
They got us! Serves them right!
Só desceu 2 na nave. Achei que desciam 3. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Vou tentar dar um load aqui. Se ele deu save aqui, talvez dê pra fazer de novo. Porque eu podia ter queimado os 3 ao mesmo tempo. Ah, já foi. Droga. Não vai faltar oportunidade. Mas essa era uma boa, né? Mas fazer o quê? O que é isso aqui?
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Nossa, olha o inimigo. Nossa, lá em cima. Não foi uma boa ideia. Tentei vir incendiar a galera. Vamos tentar fazer, mesmo que a gente morra. Eu quero pegar esse troféu de uma vez. Porque daí eu posso fazer um respec e tirar essas skills desnecessárias que eu peguei. Que é essa do Lança-Chamas aí e uma outra que é aquela de congelar os caras. Muito longe. sei se funcionou. Acho que não. Funcionou. Tá, beleza. Nossa, queimei a galera toda ali.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support at 100%.
Beleza. Nada aqui. Acho que é só uma base deles mesmo. Beleza, pelo menos agora a gente não precisa mais usar isso aí e vai voltar para o incineração. Ponto de interesse, mas... Tem uma coisa que eu não tô vendo aqui. Mas acho que não tem mais nada aqui, cara. Tem mais pra escanear. Ah, deixa pra lá.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Sei lá.
These relays are carrying power a long way.
Joel, I tried that paste the Angara eat. Smelled great, but it was not delicious.
And I find your food very bland. Belisaria Bisale, how will we ever get along?
Yeah. That's what I get for trying to make conversation.
Is falling, Pathfinder.
Droga.
Life support is back online.
Morreu. Não. pra fazer nada nesses lugares, isso eu não entendo.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Ah.
Joel, who were those women you were hugging on Aya?
My mothers.
5 mothers? That's a lot of mothers.
Beleza, aqui tem viagem até as ruínas Veroesk.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable.
What happened here?
The ambient temperature is normal. I'm detecting
Mais
below
cat,
normal
Rumo.
temperatures.
Droga! Peguei minha 12. Aí. Deixa eu marcar só essa missão.
You okay?
Look, I don't know what Roic said to make you help us, but he lied.
Astra, don't!
Shut up! Roic is a smuggler from Kadara. We all are. Flew here when we heard the Ket were picking off villages. He wants to sell the ancient Voeld map to the highest bidder. It's worth a fortune.
I knew something was up as soon as I saw you weren't Angara.
I figured, but that's not why I'm telling you.
Then why?
When I got here, when I saw what the Ket did to this place, these people are dealing with enough. They don't need looters taking what little they have left. I want you to take the map to the Resistance where it will do some good.
What about Roic?
He's not a bad guy, just has bad ideas. When we tell him about this place, he'll see reason. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Just take the map to the Resistance.
A guy like that isn't worth my time. I'll make sure this map gets into the right hands.
Good. Clears my conscience. Thank you.
Fuck you, Roic. Mas onde é que tá o Roic? Aqui?
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support at 100%.
And we're on the move.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Aproveitar e pegar os loot que tem por aí, né? Tá, beleza, vamos lá. Eu quero confrontar o cara.
That's Techix, according to my map.
You're a long way
Just
from home.
minding my own
Need
business.
anything for the journey?
Enjoying the fresh air. Right. Remember the last time you said that? That was a misunderstanding. I'm pretty sure I didn't misunderstand.
Oh, my back's killing me. Get you.
There you are. Where are my colleagues? You have the map?
You mean the one you wanted to sell on Kadara?
How did... Astra. She grew a conscience again, didn't she? Girl's not cut out for this work. For what it's worth, I've been talking to these people. They have it rougher than I thought. To be honest, I don't know if I would have gone through with it. Well, go ahead. Do what you need to do.
He tried to steal from your people, Jarl. You decide.
Report to the Resistance. If you want to scavenge, you'll do it for your people.
Really?
What he did is terrible. But he snuck his ship past the Ket, and that takes skill. Time to put it to use.
I don't suppose I have a say in this. Fine, I'll play it your way. Stars, do I regret asking you for help?
Mas ele vai ajudar agora. Vamos só finalizar essa missão e a gente encerra o episódio, que já tá meio longo.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support restored.
From this room, looking good. We keep track of our brothers and sisters. Looking good.
You don't win a war without good organization.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Voeld. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all Ket operations on Voeld is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Voeld?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Techix, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Ket have occupied.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. but the Kett are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols with the Dara means fewer raids on Kett camps. The Kett know this and use it against us.
A few treasure hunters found this map of ancient Voeld. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Kett don't know about. Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks, as do you.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Beleza, mais uma concluída.
And we're on the move.
Eu vi que tiraram um negócio pra escanear. Oh, mas ainda tem mais uma coisa. Então beleza, galera. Eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. No próximo, então, a gente continua a exploração aqui em Voeld, que tá cheio de coisa pra fazer, mas ó, já tá com 26% de viabilidade, não é pouco. Gatilho de lembrança. Varredura. Vestir complemento de suprimentos. Talvez vamos fazer para lá. São as missões mesmo que tem por aqui. Chega ao local de detenção dos Ketts. Beleza. Então no próximo episódio a gente continua. Muito obrigado por terem assistido e até a próxima. Valeu!